Alright, ignore the fact that you can't see my face completely right now, but that is not what matters. First step in the process is that you need, I don't know if you can or not, but the ASMR is amazing. So you firstly need a box. Any cardboard box would work. I'm taking this Amazon box. So you need to cut one surface of it, the like according to the length or the dimensions you want. According to them, you're supposed to, it depends on whatever dimensions you want it to be. Like, I'm not making this to actually hang on a wall, I'm just making this to make and to preserve it for further use, like if I ever want to do that. Yeah, but so for me this was the perfect size. Yeah, as you guys can you see it? So you're supposed to cut it. What about the Deadline album? Did you guys hear it? Like, yeah, just tell me what you think about it in the comment section. I think I liked it. It was nice. It was like very unique, and yeah, but overall I think it was, for me it was a 7 on 10. It was good though, I liked it. Anyways, without further bakwas, let's get on to the cutting part. So I've started with the cutting part now, as you guys can see, and it's fine if you get slightly improper edges, because nothing in this world is proper. You aren't even proper, actually perfect, to use the right word. None of us are perfect, and so this cardboard need not to be perfect. Okay, yeah, we're getting somewhere. All right, I don't like to record cutting processes because of this struggle that you're seeing. So I'm gonna do that off camera and we'll meet you with the final cut piece. Alright, so here I've cut this in the perfect size, as you guys can see. This is absolutely perfecto, and this is one side and this is the blank side, the other side. Now what you gotta do for it to have a bit smooth edges in case you don't have sandpaper, I'm gonna tell you a very simple trick. Like, you all must know this. Like, I'm sure, pretty sure, like many of you already know it. And at this point, I'm just yapping. I don't know what I'm saying. You have to take masking tape. All right, very simple, very easily available masking tape. What you have to do is, I don't have it super thick, but you place it along the borders of your cardboard. Right? Let me show it to you from the back camera so that it gets easy peasy to understand it. Just a second. Okay, as you guys can see, this is what I've done. So basically you're gonna then stick it to this way. So you see, this way you're gonna get a very nice soft border. It's gonna be very easy for you. It's very easy to do it. This way you have to do it on all the 4 corners, you see, to prevent this from getting scratched on your hand this way. So it's very simple to do it, and I'm quickly gonna complete it and show you. Here, now I've covered all the borders nice and tight with the masking tape, like you can see there. Very secure this way. There you go. And by the way, this is my new desk and all. This we're gonna need right now. For this is aluminium foil. We're gonna need this right now. And this is my new setup. This is my drawer. It contains all of the stuff. It's like filled up till inside. Yeah, you guys can see everything deep down. A lot of stuff. Then this contains books and a few colors. Now what you're gonna do is, we have to make it on the printed side, because so that the back side has a blank cover. So on the printed side, using this foil paper, you have to make firstly the head of a snake. I'm gonna show you how. Alright, hey, so you're supposed to take this foil paper. This much you have to take firstly to create the base layer. We will later be filling it up with, like filling it like the head. Sorry mama in advance for using your foil paper. Anyways, we're gonna, this way you're supposed to do it, right? So once you've done this thing, like, yeah, you've created a ball. Now you have to, this way a base ball is created, this way. Now you have to take foil paper again. I'm gonna get killed for this, trust me when I say I'm gonna get killed for this. Like, that lady inside, she's gonna kill me and like kick me out of the house directly. Anyways, now you've got to put your ball in here, and you're supposed to like crumble it up again, but this time it has to be a bit loose, right? A bit loose. So now I have to start giving it the shape of a snake's head, like this way. You see what I just did with my hand? And yeah, this way, like this way. If you see this, now it's getting like a snake's head. This way. There you go. Now this way, I'm gonna show you what to do next. I'm gonna make it for the snake's head because that's the most difficult part of the snake. Now what you have to do, you have to gradually just wrap it up. Like the base of the head is formed now here, as you guys can see. This base is formed. Once this base is formed, you just have to wrap it up. Like put it in the middle, just put it, just crumble it up this way. Basically, you have to define it with each layer ongoing. Like this way. There, you guys can see. Pretty sure you can. There. This way you see. OMG. Yeah, this way it's supposed to be. It's really hard. So yeah, it looks a bit weird right now, but you have to do this like 5 to 6 layers, and then it should be like this shape. So I'm gonna see you once this is made. So now here the body of our snake and its head are completely ready. You can add the swirls in the body according to your choice, however way you wish. The head is all defined, the body is all defined. So this is a rough structure now that I'm putting of how I'm gonna paste it on the cardboard finally. So final adjustments were to be made, and this is now how I'm gonna do that. And then you have to paste it, and like just make sure that it's a bit clean when you do so. And yeah, that's all for now. Okay, so now I've pasted it all nice and tight with the Fevicol. If you have a hot glue gun or something that is much more stronger, that would be a great choice, because Fevicol would take a lot of time in drying. So just keep check of that, and you have to press it really hard and your hands can even start hurting because of this. But now, oh yeah, I was afraid of this to happen. That is why I said it's better to use a hot glue gun or something. Let me just paste it again and get back to you guys. Hey everybody, welcome back. So this is day 2. We're continuing with the vlog, and in day 1 I completed with the base structure of the snake decor piece, and it looks really pretty in reality. So now what you have to do is, it's all stuck. I started using normal Fevicol, so left it on for overnight. Now at some places there's this foil coming out, like this one's coming out, then over here this is coming out. See, at this place. So if you directly paint on them, it's going to be very like uneven or texture. So for that you have to take a bunch of tissue paper, and once you take this bunch of tissue paper, you have to make a mixture of Fevicol and water. Once you do that, I've taken the water here in plastic because no steel can be harmed in this video, and my Fevicol. So then you have to take a brush, like either this type brush or this type. These are the ones I found at home. So using this one, I'm going to use this one to apply this mixture. Like what you have to do is, you have to make the mixture first. Alright, so now firstly you have to apply the mixture on the foil paper like this. Whatever brush you want to use, you can. Once you've applied this mixture on the foil paper, on the aluminium foil, then you have to take a tissue paper and try to break the tissue paper in parts and then do so. Otherwise, like wasting a whole tissue paper on just one part is not going to be cool. So take this, put it this way, and then dip the brush in the mixture again and put the mixture on top of the tissue paper. Once you do that, it's gonna be secured very nicely. And in this mixture you just need to add water. Take water, and in that you have to add Fevicol. That's it, and just mix it nicely and it's gonna be done. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to make this mixture. Update. So right now I've covered it nicely with a mixture of Fevicol and water with a lot of tissue papers, and right now it's drying over there. I have kept it for drying. I'm not touching it because if I touch it while it's wet and it like folds or something, it could ruin and get damaged. Once it is nicely dried, I'm going to just tell you the next step. You have to take gesso. Do not mind the condition of this gesso, it's malnutrition maybe. With the gesso, along with the brush, you have to apply it on the complete canvas, like the complete cardboard as well as the snake. Once that is done, on the surroundings, we're gonna cover it with black. That's what I've thought right now. And the snake, that we're gonna cover with golden color. That is what I've thought. I don't have a lot of golden color, but so I have to see what to do with it, and it's gonna turn out really well. I have a feeling about it, so stay tuned to watch it. Hey guys, this is day 3, and by now this has dried, like totally dried. You see, this is how it looks. Now I'm finally applying gesso on day 3, and then we gotta let it dry, and then on day 4 we're gonna be working again. So stay tuned. A pro tip for you all: if you make this, do not use gesso. I'll show you why. Okay, as you can see, I have this gesso and it's super thick and gooey and all weirdo like. And this is what texture, one second. Yeah, this is what texture is coming like. Oh my god, very very sticky weird texture. So I'm not gonna use this because I had put this on the cardboard using my palette knife, and now it is very difficult to like spread it using a brush. So rather use white paint, and we will be using gesso. It's not that we won't, we will use gesso for texture part of the snake. So first we cover everything including the snake with plain white paint, and then for texture we're gonna use gesso, and I'll tell you the rest of it as we go. Okay guys, so this is the next day, I guess day 4 if I'm not wrong, and in this the white paint is completely dried. I did not apply gesso, I applied white paint as I told. Okay, I'm sorry, the light is a bit low today because there's some lighting issue. Hopefully you can see it better this way, but yeah, so make sure when you apply it that the consistency of the white paint should be pretty thick, otherwise it's gonna be very watery and all. And yeah, so now what, okay, it's all dried as you can see. Now what we have to do is put black paint on the background of the white snake. So right now I'm applying black paint, very simple, very nice, and it's gonna change the entire look of this. Just wait and watch. Alright guys, day 5 I believe if I'm not wrong, and the black paint is completely dried right now and it's all cool. Now we have to do something with the snake. So I'm thinking about first making texture using the palette knife and gesso like this, like dabbing it at some places randomly, and then taking golden color acrylic and then dabbing it like with the palette knife again, making a texture. That way it's gonna look very nice and very pretty and very aesthetic. So let's get on to that. For this I just want to say I couldn't cover the snake completely in golden due to lack of golden paint in my palette. Okay guys, I do not have sufficient golden paint, so I'm gonna be using an alternative. I'm gonna be using silver and this color. I'm not gonna be using gesso because that's gonna be a bit weirdly overloaded type. So this color, I've got a very very beautiful color in my opinion. So with this we're gonna make the patterns like snake types, because the bodies of snakes have these. So yeah, this is gonna look very very pretty, like using a palette knife for adding them. Like yeah, we're gonna have to paint it black once again. Don't worry, we'll do that. We're gonna add silver as well, so it's fine, no worries. It's gonna look very very pretty. Just wait and watch. Hey everybody, update. This piece is ready, like almost ready now. See, I am loving it, like loving every bit of it. I did not have I didn't apply gesso firstly, and golden color was not like, it was very less, so I used it like in watery quantity. It looks amazing, okay, but the thing is that now it's very empty, like over here it's a bit empty. So for that what I have is I've got half cut pearls, these ones. So I'm gonna be sticking them like an arc or something, ouch, so that it's not empty and it kind of gives it a luxury look and like very nice to see. You're gonna love it. Okay, so if you can see, I've made it like over here, this one I made a arc with a pencil, like you guys can see it, this one. So I'm just gonna stick these half cut pearls. Let me open them. Yep, these ones, they're of different sizes, and I'm gonna be sticking them with normal Fevicol. And yeah, that's all we're gonna do. We might as well stick some of the other elements that this box has, but yeah, I'm not recording the pasting process, and I think we'll be done after that. Let's see what happens. Yo guys, update, this is finally ready, and let me show it to you this way. I haven't applied varnish on it yet. We're gonna do that, but as you can see, it looks pretty. Alright, DIY, according to a DIY, this looks pretty. I'm gonna just apply varnish on it now and then it's done. So see you with the final shots. So guys, after a lot of effort, this thing, this cutie patootie is finally ready. So earlier that I showed you, it just consisted of half cut pearls and this main structure, but that was looking very 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 empty. So look what I did. And oh my god, I cannot love this more. Like I can't show it to you. You guys, can you see? You can see these leaves. Oh my god. It's so pretty. And adding color in between the stone designs and all, it looks so pretty, like wow. And then I added white flowers as well because I felt that this painting really needed some white color. And these flowers, I just added 6 of them, and the way they popped up, everything is like amazing. I did not record all this because I had, oh shit, I did something. I got color on my hand here.
feel like I probably touched somewhere here. I don't know, maybe hair or hair, I'm not sure. But yeah, and people, can you just go without honking unnecessarily, really? But anyways, it looks so good now. It looks so bright and so lively and all. Like white color added everything to it. And as I was saying, I forgot to record because I forgot that I have started an art vlog about this topic. But yeah, I really like it, and we'll just have to varnish it once again. And I'm allowing it some time to dry right now, like 10-15 minutes, because acrylic's dry. And by the way, this leafy thing, I made it using this shaped leaves. I did not pluck them, they were already fallen. They were really nice and moisturized, so I used those leaves for these, and I used this color and this green color, both of these, for this like patterns. As you can see, two different colors are there. And then for these flowers and all, I used this finger, like this way I did it. I hate shooting in the day, you know, I hate it. Like, I want to shoot in the night. But yeah, it really looks good. And I added a cute little eye as well to the snake because I felt it was lacking something. And again, then I used this finger to add, I use this rubbed red color over it, like normal, just this plain red color. And I feel it really adds a very nice final, yeah, it adds a very nice final touch. And I really like it. It turned out amazing, better than I expected.